10, 11, 11 seconds. Okay. That's probably a little bit more manageable, I think. Greetings, this is the connection stress test. My current settings for this stress test are 3-second delay on OBS and low latency on YouTube. Previous um, kind of reaction time from other streams has gone down by about half from what I'm seeing. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 seconds. Okay. These are probably going to be the kind of settings I end up going with for the future. No dropped frames, connections maintaining consistent. Okay. Really technical, but this is what I have to do for my content going forward. Is testing things out more thoroughly. Connection took a slight dip, but it's still holding. All right. Okay. Well, if things are, I keep seeing the buffering circle come up sometimes. Yeah, if the okay, if the buffering is um, too much, I may just have to go to a 5-second OBS delay. Yeah, my connection seems to want to drop down a bar. All right, screw it. Let's just um, do things. We'll check e-wallet for recent transactions, as I like to be sure of. What business have I missed out on? Okay. All right, this is all the last. This is the last stuff that I sold. This is what I put on the market. Camera rooms sold. Nuclear reactors sold. Artillery cannons sold. More shuttles have sold. See, there is a market in Molden Heath. It just really needs to be treated well. And I keep seeing that circle pop up over on my studio. Like, yeah. I sold a medium shield extender and a Monolith rocket launcher. Having a little bit of trouble speaking with some opportunities. 150 LP, which is one level 3 distribution mission, which oops, that's right. I was gonna sell shuttles somewhere. Oh hey. Let's go ahead and take care of this real quick. Um, let's review my recent industry. The mobile depot. Okay. Review what I currently still have. Okay. Oh yeah, the stack of 5. pills. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take these with me. I've got room for more crap. Let's take all the planetary industry shit that I built up. I know I could build more mobile depots, but for now, let's just sell this straight up. Oh, I don't care. Alright. Connection, holding that bar right. There's another option on this YouTube Studios. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Okay. If your stream is not healthy, consult your physician. Alright. Uh, Planetary industry. Is there any more sculptures? Right, I need more biomass and bacteria to make the viral agents. Yeah, this is slow to build up. I'm gonna probably have to buy some more. About my buy orders. Maybe it might be time to set up buy orders for a lot of the stuff I'm having to kind of split. If you've seen one of my previous things, um, streams for Eve, I know I've had to resort to a very peculiar tactic of using a command center as a valve for holding things back that I need somewhere else. And if I expedite transfer, it'll immediately go into making more of these things, which I do need, but I also need these resources too. The whole point of using this is so I don't have to spend money. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I did not set up this whole network very well on this planet because here, let me just zoom out. All right, I ended up setting up here because I thought I was going to be in a good location. I set up way too far away from the water I need, the bacteria, what's going to become oxygen, and plankton colonies. All right, yeah, let's say I set up over here. How far away? Oxygen's not too far away. Bacteria is kind of split. Yeah, the great the great big hot spot of water right there. If I moved like halfway over, how would that have improved? Would have sucked for bacteria. Wouldn't fun for oxygen. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to have like a single good spot for to get everything. There's the other thing. I think the only way to set up Let me go back for a minute. Alright, command center at full upgrade is 19,000 power. Okay. Extractor plus one head is 3150 times 5 is 15,750. 16,450. Yeah, because there's no way to have the launch pad with that, I think. And that's just extracting out the barest material. To actually basic industry by another 800. So 26 and 550 is 3150. 3950 times 5. And then just launch everything with the command center. 3950 times 5 is 4,000 minus 50. 20,000 minus 250 is not going to be enough. There is no way to do a tier 1 of all 5 from a planet unless what you do is we could build 5 extractor, one head for each. It's 3150, 15, 15,750 into a storage, 16,450 into a single inch, 450, 17,250 into a launch pad. And then there's all the link costs. It's possible, but you're going to have be kind of you're going to have to micromanage the ever living crap out of it. Oh yeah. All right. Remind me how much time I have left. 6 hours from now, about. So 11:30, 16, 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Sorry, my throat's kind of rough today. Yeah, no drop frames yet. This connection is holding up, and that's reassuring to me. All right. So let's see what flying through space looks like. I need to double check what it takes to stream in 720.
Warp drive active.
Always keep an eye on local. I usually try not to do this because sometimes you know it might those people aren't approving whether or not I'm showing off the chat, so just for the sake of that privacy. At the same time, if I'm going into lower security space, I absolutely have to be paying attention. Alright.
Warp drive active.
The next step. I'm so glad I picked my home where it is. I've got access to many other systems
Warp drive
and
active.
regions that I can go check out. Yeah, after this is over, I gotta go do some running around today. Um, I need to go pick up the next board game in the Colorless board games, Colorless tabletop game series, and I'm going to be setting things up to feature that. I have a lot to do with this room still. I need to take care of that too.
Warp drive active.
I saw all those paddle cruisers and I'm like, oh shit. Thankfully, it's still not close to carry enough for them to avoid consequences. So I appreciate them not starting trouble anyway. Don't know if they would have or
Permission
not.
requested. Docking
That is the
process
thing about this
accepted.
game. You never know if someone's gonna fight or not fight. Alright. Alright. Market. I still have 6 left. Let's see here. It's gonna be an acceptable price point. So maybe it's almost. Let's see here. Those will eventually sell out. You know what? Let's just keep things consistent. I was thinking about getting smart with it, but you know what? We'll just keep it consistent. There we go. And that achieves the same effect I was considering. Alright. The only thing is I have limited market orders left, which yeah, I need to work on increasing my orders. All right. Well, blow, booze. So 23, 45. Alright. Down to 2 more. Let's just browse the prices on these. That's too cheap. Bulls. No one's selling vehicles. Nobody's selling camera drones. So I can set the price on these. Sales item. Where's the estimated price of 152? Let's go ahead and uh, we'll go below that price. That estimated price and go with that instead. We'll see how it works out. Alright.
Skill training.
Trade level 4 has been completed. Okay. Actually, that increases the orders. Alright. Alright. Hmm. So I've got more orders to work with now. Item. Right. The estimated on the camera drones is 110. 100, 105, I think. Let's set the bar there. Okay. Let's set a bar here as well. Estimated 90K. 87.5. Gonna be worth it. Sell these at 95. And I'm down to 2 more market orders. I'm just curious. I'm probably gonna end up holding on to these anyway. I still have my smart fab units left. I still have the high techs left. Okay, I know. I know some of these sold before. Let me check. And see, they did sell. They sold. So they sold. Okay. All right. So Probably not all of them, but enough of them. A little bit higher. Right. Okay. Now, select all, put all this back, and then we head back home. All right. Is the stream holding up pretty well? Looks like. All right. Oh, I forgot to take the conduits. Oops. It's fine. I'm gonna take them all at once. I'm gonna make. Jeez. I'm gonna make a ton of them and then just take them all at once to maybe Jeddah or
Warp
somewhere.
drive
I
active.
don't really like going there. It's way the hell out of the way. It takes a while. It's also a little bit of a risk. Uh, oh yeah. But it is still an option.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what's going on. I'm waiting for some financial things to kind of resolve, and then I think on Tuesday I'm going to pick up Dawn of War Dark Crusade, and I will do the Player Plays PC Games episode for that one, and then um, that'll be a recurring playthrough thing. I'll probably play as the orcs because orcs are my jam, yo.
Warp drive active.
What were all the actions? The Blood Raven Space Marines, um, the Chaos Marines. I forget what chapter they were. They're specific one. Eldar, Necrons, Orcs, Tau, and Imperial Guard. Last time I played Dawn of War Dark
Warp
Crusade,
drive active.
um, I played with the Orcs. The first enemy we knocked out was the Imperial Guard, and that mission was a pain in the ass, but we pulled it off. We got screwed out of fighting the Eldar though, because the Marines were just particularly bloodthirsty about it.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah,
Docking
out of
request accepted.
all six opposing factions, I managed to defeat five of them. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the whole that whole risk style map thing that they have for it is something I'd like to do for a game idea. Or hell, just get back into 40K and use it there. Right. Tori, it's not spending. Yeah, I tried to take those. I'm just on Tor anyway. Well, shit. Let's just go. Let's just board a ship. The conduits take up all of 200 cubic meters. There on there. Or I could show off my new. No, I don't think there's enough space on that one. Oh yeah, this was a ship I recently started working on. I just want to show it off real quick. Yeah, it's not enough space. Destination though. Later. So, over the course of fighting pirates and looting, I managed to acquire not just one, but three of the 250 millimeter light carbine howitzer one. And it's kind of funny the way this one works. I just get in space, and depending on where I am, it's like, okay, keep distance or orbit at like 20 kilometers, and then paint target and just blast away. If I can take out a pirate ship without even moving, great. And then I'm using stuff that I make um, out of my own manufacturing, including the ammo. So this ship, it's insured, but it's if necessary, I can replace most of the stuff fairly easily. Hell, even the Rifter. Yeah. At first, I named the ship probably dumb idea because putting three artillery cannons seems like a dumb idea, but it sounded like fun to me. Anyway, so going to be the artillery. All right. Industry. They can only be reprocessed. They can't actually be made. Light artillery cannons, however, can be made. Compare with notes, moves, moves, and see. for these. Okay. Charge size, the same. Reload time, it's usually the same. Activation, nothing. Accuracy haul off, the same. Alright. Charge tracking, the same. Capacity, same. So the howitzer is using less CPU. Okay. Or the carbine howitzer, yeah. Cycle one. Heat damage. No. Damage modifier. This is slightly higher. Less CPU usage and slightly higher damage. That adds up. And better optimal range. Same tech level. Try to see what's like really different between these. Signature resolution. Level one. And estimated price. Somehow these are cheaper to find. Somehow. Let's go to market details. So cheapest is 39K. So less than 50K if you need like a bunch of them. Meanwhile, the artillery is actually cheaper. I don't know why the estimate's all weird like that. See, these I could actually make. And they can be made with the high security minerals. Blueprint is somewhere. Location. Location. Show info. Okay, it's in reasonable
Skill training completed.
security. Okay, so set destination. We'll go ahead and buy one. Actually, let me make absolutely sure that I don't already have it, because it's entirely possible. I wouldn't put it past me to have picked it up and completely forgotten about it. For, uh, okay, go ahead and buy it. It's only 120K. Yeah, this is Jackhammer. All right, let's get to see. Hmm. She's not receiving a video. Let's see if the little warning thing from YouTube goes away on there or not. Oh yeah, the connection dipped a bit. Yeah, it's gonna happen. All right. Let's go ahead and pick up the things I want to with sterile conduits. Yeah, go and take those. Or, All right, let's go pick up the skills, go drop off the conduits, and come back and take on mission. What else is going on? Yeah, like I said yesterday during Indivisible, I'm going to be continuing every game that I've been playing up to this point. I will see it finish
Warp drive active.
soon. Yeah, my hand's better. It's better enough that I was able to play Indivisible yesterday. So it's that. Yeah, don't worry about missing anything. It's all right. I have yet to private anything important. I think the last time I privated a stream was when I was first starting out, and it was like a 20 questions thing I was working on, and it just did not record at all. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying out some different connection settings or streaming settings. This is a 3 second delay on OBS and low latency on YouTube. And I figured it cut the time down by about half from what it was before. It used to take me like 20 seconds, and now it's like down to about 10 or 11. Having this second monitor really helps with diagnosing my streaming issues.
Warp drive active.
And so far, things have held up well enough that I think I can keep the settings here going forward. That means I'll be able to respond faster to chat and everything else. Is better today. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, one of the things I was doing yesterday to diagnose the connection, streaming and all that, I was like just doing something on my game, and then counting and then seeing when it shows up in YouTube Studio. It's like, okay, it's taking about this long.
Warp drive active.
No, it's 15 or 16 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get close to zero without getting a better internet, and that's not cheap. But when you get close enough, then that's fine. The next stress test would be like zero delay on OBS and ultra low latency on YouTube, which might work or it might be really, really bad. But that's always something to try out going later. I just want to figure out what's stable and stick with it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Uh, More like 20 seconds. That's way better than the minute before. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's like the closer to where I am, the lesser it'll be. Like I said, for me, it was like 10 or 11 seconds. But I guess going further and further away, it's going to take a little bit longer. Alright. Yeah. As as this is as this we're originally meant to be a stress test, it's not going to be too long of a stream, but I'm still going to try to accomplish some things I want to take care of. Um, that I don't want to have to worry about later, because I am going to come back to the game later.
Warp drive active.
I noticed with like some of the other blueprints, they've been in lower security stuff, lower security areas. This is like the one like reasonable point of security where I can actually get those blueprints on a reliable basis. I have to wonder, did they change ammo recently? I'm trying to remember if it was point 0.4 or if it's always been the point 0.5. Yes. If I ever need to get another skill book
Drive
or
active.
oh, helping your parents today, go watch as much as you can. Okay. Yeah, if I ever need to get like another skill book or blueprint and it's like in dangerous security, I'll probably end up with the shuttle. Yeah. I'm curious, what kind of things do you do with your garden? What do you grow there? Like flowers, vegetables,
Docking permission
fruits.
requested.
I'm curious. I know my sister
Docking
tries to
request
make a garden,
accepted.
uh, in her mom's backyard. On my building today, uh, I don't know. I'm just picking up things I might need for the future. I figure since there's a market for the artillery cannons, I'm going to start researching this and sell them. This will also give me a backup in case my new Rifter gets blown to hell, because that's going to happen. So immediately clear clear new mistakes of not setting the time on the sale to immediate. All right, big money. All right. My buy order for Zydrin is just not going at all. I've had this up for almost a week and no one's coming out of their way. Do market details. Uh, I'm offering the highest price in the region and no one's bringing it. But the fact is, I need it sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna at least buy some for what I'm gonna need later. Uh, that's annoying, but I need it. Uh, Alrighty, we'll take it back home, and then I'll take on a distribution mission, and then I'm gonna have to call it. All right, nice artillery cannons, yeah. Build your own modules, so it takes time. Build ships and planetary things, yeah.
Warp drive active.
The modules make for a nice, reliable thing because people would like to fit their ships with the certain stuff. The shuttles have been such a big seller, though, and it's always just like, why are shuttles the big seller? They are useful and they are easily and getting somewhere fast and picking up low size things. However, they're also fragile
Warp drive active.
and easily destroyed. But I guess that's why people need a lot of them. Ships are also very resource intensive.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna drop off my minerals at home. Yeah, shuttle sell well because you used a lot. It gets plentiful. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna drop off my stuff at home, and then I'm going to pick up a few more blueprints that I can do some more research on, and go take those to my research center. Dock.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Scroll. Drop off. Stack them. You know what? It's easier to just open up the industry. Okay. I need to. The drone damage amplifier is only 10 one time. The assault missile. Oh yeah, I still have the blueprint copies to Either contract or used for the invention. To look up how that works. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is take ship blueprints. So I'm not building those anytime soon. Sorry, a lot. That one. Thrasher. Tower. Breathe. We'll take all the big ships. Actually, I think I already have. I'm already doing one. Salvager. Yeah, in that case, it's the one. Yeah, we'll leave the rupture blueprints behind. Alright. Off to my research center.
Warp drive active.
And then realizing there's a lot of trade skills I really need for my current path. Trade gets expensive sometimes, and I'm realizing, oh hey, these skills would actually save me money if I actually get them going. Alright. Good old fucker mix.
Warp drive active.
I think this is going to be an archive I will have to
Docking
watch
permission requested.
later
Docking request
to see how
accepted.
the connection ends up looking. I don't, I don't watch my stuff as much as I used to. I usually go and rewatch things just to make sure they look alright, and this one, lately I don't really have a lot of time for it. Alright, should be able to afford research. Okay, breathe. New blueprint first. Okay. Yeah, I'm not planning on building more of these for a little while. I can take the time and build up the resources, and by the time I've got resources built up, I can make use of the improved um, blueprint. So, patiently waiting to make more salvagers, towers, thrashers, and reeds. Alright. I'm just gonna wait here a sec and just wait for the artillery cannon to finish on their mineral side. We'll flip it over onto the time side, and then after I flip it back to the next level of the um, mineral side, I'm gonna go back and go do the missions already. What else is going on? Shoot. It's just weird not having my mom here. You know, she's out having on her vacation, and I hope she's having fun with that. See if she tried to call him. Oh, for the love of crap. Okay, I did not miss a call from my mom. I missed a call from. I missed a message from her. Well, yeah, work has my number for um in case I need to work other days or stuff. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna go write this in real quick. You know what? I'll take all the extra hours I can get at this point. It means that one of my streams is going to be delayed, but I guess some things are more important to me. Sale, catching. People are buying these. People in Molden Heath are buying these. I'm genuinely surprised where markets can be found, you know? Ooh, excuse me.
Skill training completed.
Yeah, counting. All right. Deliver. All right. Time. Efficiency. I try to do this in I try to do this in a balanced way, just to just to be sure. All right. Yeah, let's take. Oh, while we're waiting, let's take a look at the skills we got lined up. Customs code expertise. Import and export Empire attacks and customs office by 10%. It does not affect interbus customs offices. Huh. Accounting reduces sales tax. I'm still amazed they dropped it from like 8% down to 4.5. Retail raises the limit of active orders by 8. More accounting. Salvaging. Yeah, that's one of the pain in the butt things I had to deal with Rifter, the new one. It is I have no salvaging module attached to it. All those hard points are taken up with our artillery guns. So what I end up doing is I'll loot the wrecks and then um, set what's left of them to available to everyone, so someone can see and go salvage it and not feel bad about it. Surgical strike, 3% bonus per skill level to damage all weapon turrets. So nice. Shield management, improved capacity per level. Forward prep operation, 10% reduction in capacitor need. per level because I've had issue. I've had one time. Uh, there's at least one sector of space where it'll go went to warp and it's like not enough capacitor, and it only got me like part of the way. Drive operation adds in interdiction nullifier. Small projectile turrets 5. 2 small projectile turret damage. Corporation management. This is another thing I'm going to look into is running a corporation. Drove avionics. I think I needed this for like the mastery for one ship. Increased control range by 5,000 meters. Missile bombardment. Maximum flight time for missiles. Bonus damage for light missiles. Specialization. Rate of fire. Afterburner. Reduction duration. Reduction in capacitor use. Uh, one more drone. Light drone operation. And battle cruiser. I think corporation adds a diplomatic relations. And that's social? No. Corporation. There we go. Hire allies in wars. Huh. Jeez. Corporations can be huge. So we've got corporation management times 5 is 100. Power control times 5 is 2,000. So 2,100. 2,600. And then sovereignty, another 10,000. You can have a lot of people. I mean, how do you have a corporation that big and like not lose sight of everything? All right, jobs, troops. All right. Okay, and we flip it around, and let's go ahead and go take care of the mission.
Warp drive active.
Care of the mission, get the opportunity rewards, and fly back to the science space. I could probably use if there's a facility in Aram and I've been going through all this hell for no reason. Uh, I kind of like the slightly higher security. I don't know if it's a big difference or not, but I just
Warp drive
feel a little more
active.
secure having that. All right. Oh, it's buffering. Right.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
This, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the plan that I already brought up. So, Atlas, board ship. I have an unnamed Reaper. Okay. Open up inventory. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Scroll all the way back up. On that side, conversation, destination, accept, load, undock, close out the windows for posterity's sake, and then off we go.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the timing on these agent missions is tight at this point. There's like no room for side quests or distractions while you're taking on this mission. You could risk it, but it's not advisable. All right. That's yeah. Yeah, seems to be a lot of connection issues are popping up now.
Active.
I might have to set the OBS delay back to 5 seconds, which might suck, but the difference of 2 seconds isn't that bad. Yeah, I think that's what I'll go with going forward. OBS at 5 seconds, YouTube at low latency. Hopefully the stream isn't getting ripped to shreds too badly in the archive.
Warp drive active.
See what's going on. Oh. I just need to get back to everything else. I keep letting myself get distracted, and it's not good to be distracted. I I won't get into details. I'm just watching this VTuber drama play out, and it's like, shit, really. This was someone I followed too. It turns out
Warp drive
they've been a
active.
problem for so long, and I had no clue. I didn't see anyone saying anything, so I guess I missed it. It didn't pop up on the algorithm for me, so I had no idea. But now it's just it's there. It's hard to avoid.
Docking
And they've
permission
gone
requested.
radio
Docking
silent,
request
and
accepted.
yeah, it's a mess. Honestly, some days I just want to delete Twitter from my phone, leave on log out permanently, and just forget about Twitter. I know it's X now, but who calls it X? Alright. And everything. Bonus money. Alright, cool. Not minimize, close. Skills. Shouldn't make a good dent in that. Saved some hours. Okay.
Skill training completed.
Good. Okay. Let's take the main route that I usually take, and we'll be able to stop by um, my research center, flip the blueprint around.
Warp drive active.
And then take care of some planetary industry stuff. I don't know what to call it. Um, Next month makes 4 years since Hollow Myth. Sorry to get back to VTubers, but I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. And I'm glad they've gone. I'm glad they've gone as far as they have, but I have I have fallen off. I've fallen off of keeping up with VTubers' actual content. And instead, I've been suckered into
Warp drive active.
seeing whatever trash fires burning this week. Which reminds me, I have no plans to stream on Twitch ever. Not with the way things are going. Yeah. Uh, I don't get why people choose not to be good. Like, you don't gain anything from being a jerk that's worth the consequences of people realizing you're a jerk. You know? Seriously.
Warp drive active.
It's just not worth it. I wish more people would realize that. It's a mess, and I just want to keep myself out of it.
Docking permission requested.
Probably be for the better. And my plan was to close out my
Docking
Twitter after
request
the
accepted.
2 days after the fourth anniversary thing, and just be blind to whatever is happening there from now on, because I'm tired of it. I don't need to be wasting my time. So, start that. And I'll go back home and get my other ship, come back.
Warp drive active.
I just, my main question is, how does it get this bad? How do things go So horribly wrong. Uh, but also, what's it going to take to make things better? Some people just don't want to change. They, it should be clear to them that their behavior is messed up, and yet they don't want to change. So what's it going to take to have them not be in that community, to keep them from interacting with people, so they don't hurt anyone else? What's it going to take for people to realize there's no defending these people who do this thing that hurts others? Again, it's a mess. I should probably just leave it be. There's nothing I can really do about it.
Docking request accepted.
Mm, derelict. Okay. How many do I have left there? Do market details. Market orders. I have 4 left in here. I think that'll be the next step is um make another stack of 20 and take it over this way. Alright, let's take a look into the industry. Minotaur shuttle. Make another stack. Oh hey, that was also a daily goal. Claim. Okay. Come back later, go scan some signatures, and then get in a ship and go blow things up. Alright. To the Blade Runner we go. What are some fun ship names? You fellow fellow capsuleers, what are some ship names that you have that you think are interesting, amusing, or fun?
Warp drive active.
Versus Shenfell. Huh? Try to for complexion.
Warp drive active.
I know there's a way to actually look for science facilities. I'm just curious. Because this is one of the things that's kind of sinking my time is having to go one space over.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I need to get better at talking about random stuff whenever. Uh, right on time. Material efficiency. Let's start. Okay. So if you're ever looking for facilities, here's science. This tells you material efficiency research, time efficiency research, copying, and invention. In order to invent, you're gonna need copies. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to go here for science, because my home system is like dead for scientific research. The alternative would have been going over to a lot, went further along to Easter. Would have been way better. Shit. Oh. You know what? I stick to my guns on my research. All right. Is there anything I need to move over from the right, no silicone? All silicone. Go ahead and expedite the transfer because I'm going to need to make the next thing. Nature electronics. Okay. And that's going every hour. Yeah. And probably drop by there and pick up some of it. Okay. Storage. I need at least, I need more before I set that off. That, let's go ahead and do it. Send it over. Knowing evenly support the industries. Builds up quick. There. So many extra reactive metals. Alright. All the spare electrolytes. I'm glad I realized this was a thing to, not completely lose everything that I need. Okay. So what I need to do is go there, go there. Alright. I thought I was going to be done, but I guess I'm taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way.
Warp drive active.
Show info. Gonna say does this show info. It's tax rate down to 13%. About damn time. Because that was another frustrating expense to deal with. You know what? I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to buy more. Buy more and split between these two planets, so I've got. I can buy more time that way. Because yeah, it doesn't leave me a whole lot left. If I take it over to I mean, look at the viral agent production over on my parent planet. Where is it? Here, I need like 40. So taking the fraction's not gonna help. All right. Let's head over. I thought it was, I'm taking way more time than I was expecting. I really need to find more things to talk about too. This is why I need to spend more time not streaming and more time actually going out and doing stuff with my life. We got the state fair going on. I haven't been there in like ages. I remember having fun when I was younger. Hmm. It was fun times. It's not the same now. And it doesn't help that, between fairs and conventions and stuff, it's like, it's all about selling shit. You know? It's like, yeah, come here and buy our stuff. Which I can understand, but at the same time, it's like, what else is the convention for? Sharing ideas, sharing what's important. I remember um, was really young. We go to a state fair in this state where we used to live. It's like went on a ride that went upside down, and it's like I have permission to swear. That ride scared the shit out of me. Oh, oops. Are you serious? Ah, keep that range. This is going to take too long. For crying out loud. Okay. Sure.
Warp drive active.
Screw it. Yeah, if I don't warp exactly to the customs office, it could take a while to actually get there. One more mid-power slot and I could put in an afterburner. Dang it. Yeah, that's all I need to go here. Pick up actual production stuff later. Alright, let's do this right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, there's all these rides of just swinging people around and going around in circles. It's like, ah. Very easy to get dizzy. Which can be kind of fun. But I don't know if it's something I want to subject myself to too often. Livestock. Alright. Livestock. Transfer. Alright. And drop them off over on 3. That's right.
Warp drive active.
We'll stretch break. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is almost 2 hours. Jeez. I just wanted to get shit done. Those are going into vaccines. I need viral agent though. I may have to put in the like buy orders for the stuff that's just not coming in fast enough. Or we just go to straight to the market. Or we do the smart thing and bacteria. Uh, how many? I have one open buy order left. I need 2. Biomass. Uh, let's think about this. You know what? We'll just. What we'll do is we'll split this stack. of each between the two planets. That way, both can stay productive while I'm building up um, on the ice planet. Space. Alright. Slight detour, and then we'll get back to this crap.
Warp drive active.
I'm genuinely curious to see how other people do planetary industry. How they set up their installations and everything. Because they probably have it figured out a lot more efficiently than I
Warp
should.
drive active.
All those links get take a toll on the power grid and all that. I'm curious to see if anyone has a planet dedicated to high-tech facilities, or just buy all the tier 3 or other stuff that they need
Warp
and
drive active.
be the great supplier of tier 4 items. You have to rely on other people doing the other items needed. But then again, it's probably seeing that people are doing those items that inspires someone to take it up as a
Warp drive active.
as a productive path. You know, being a different link in the supply chain. There's another board game I am halfway tempted to find again one of these days. King Chocolate.
Docking permission requested. Docking
Because
request accepted.
there are 6 overall stages in the production. At most, you could potentially have 4 of them. As things get moved off of your chain of the production, you make money. And you're trying to have the most money at the end to win. Yeah, I don't think I ever featured that one. I might have to go looking for it again. It's not a bad game. It's just, yeah, I'm gonna go looking for it again. Mm, keep an eye on eBay and Amazon. Or the game store auction, because that is a little over 2 months from now.
Warp drive active.
I need to start setting some money aside for looking for games that I want to have in my collection again. Um, provided someone's actually willing to sell them. Or games I've never owned but I've played. Like a Risk God Storm. If I see chaos in the old world at this auction, I'm going to focus primarily on
Active.
um, bidding for that one because that is still one of the greatest evil bastard games out there. The question is of if it has the Horned Rat expansion or not, and make it
Warp drive active.
an even more definite buy. Because that'll take it up to 5 players. Alright. Let's take care of this.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna put my headphones back on. I've had my headphones off because my ears can only take so much pressure from these things. But I do kind of like the ambience of Eve. Send them over. Mm, yeah. Watch as the finances tick away from all import costs. I should have. I should have gone for this sooner, knowing that I was going to get into planetary industry. Customs code expertise. Do not do not ignore it if you're planning to get into planetary industry.
Warp drive active.
Here. That's correct. I need to leave some of the electrolytes behind to make synthetic oil. I think I still have a ton of electrolytes over on that planet anyway. Okay. Just gonna have surplus. I'm gonna end up with surplus oxygen. It's gonna be weird. Alright.
Warp drive active.
What else is going on? Wow. It's weird not having a BattleTech thing really happen yesterday. I guess people are busy and everything else. So I forgot to drop this off that person today. Well, hmm that's right. I still have plenty of this. And probably hold back on bringing over too many more electrolytes for now. Rocket fuel, heaviness. Becoming plasmoids. That's right, water. I need to bring over a little bit of water. Not too much, though. And probably pull some of these too. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough transmitters for all the guidance systems. And probably pull some of them for now. Puts up to almost 500. Okay. Transfer. What was it that goes in the electrolytes? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oops, I wasn't supposed to pull all the plasmoids. Oops. Um, Crap. It's going to cost money. Ah, screw it. I guess I'm paying twice. Um, Yeah. Superconductors, rocket fuel. Yeah, I needed plasmoids on there. Alright. Back to AM3.
Warp drive active.
Right. Right. Water. That I didn't really need to bring over because I still have time. Sure. Alright. I need a ton of the super tensile plastics. Pull those. Construction blocks. Pull a few more of those. Fine. If I have enough left, I might also try selling the market. Yeah, I got space for it. Let's go. And then oxidizing compound rocket fuel have to go to room 2.
Warp drive active.
Well, if I need to talk about something, I'm gonna say is this year is an absolute mess in terms of American politics. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking forward to voting, but I will vote nonetheless. Uh, is this just some crazy ass movie or what? This feels unreal sometimes. It really does. Yeah, I'm just hoping, however things go going forward, things go smoother than they've been going. All right. And probably pull some of the biofuels. It's 5, 6, 20-ish, 30-ish. Alright. Sell those. Oh, there's the warning sound. Hey, your inventory is looking kind of full there. Would be a shame if something happened. Uh, you gotta check on the blueprint one here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm getting close to ending the stream, and go take care of the rest of the crap I need to take care of today. People at the game store keep talking about seeing movies. So some people are seeing Alien Romulus, or others seeing Wolverine Deadpool. Others are not gonna have declared they're not gonna see more movies. I'm like, I can't really afford to go to movies. Maybe I should set aside some money one of these days and go see a movie.
Warp drive
Ah,
active.
the only time I really enjoy going to theaters is big anime films. I know they've done the Ghibli Fest sometimes. They've done their movies like The Boy and the Heron. But usually the movies end up, we have to go up to Colorado Springs because here in Pueblo, it just doesn't
Docking
sell.
permission requested.
They'd rather have other movies. So that's why I
Docking
appreciate
device
whenever the
activated.
one in Springs has something that I want to see, and I can actually schedule the time that I need to go see it. All right, thing to drop off. Ministry, Gerbs. Um, you know what? Let's get the longer one out of the way first. We'll do the shorter length ones when I have actual time to micromanage the research. Better. Have I missed anything? No. Okay. Let's go expedite some production. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
If I go to movies, I usually end up going by myself. Unless I have to go up to the Springs, in which case my mom usually goes in too, and she pretty well enjoys some of the stuff we're saying. The one time to a movie and she chose to wait wait in the car and read her book instead was a Studio Ghibli documentary. You know, with Miyazaki. Yeah, there's him. And he's looking at the stuff and saying things about stuff. Of course, the movie was in, subtitled, which was understandable. However, um, my mom is not a fan of subtitles, and I don't really blame her for that. Yeah, this is where some of the spare oxygen can go, and some of the spare water. And balance. It's not nearly enough, but we can just move it over for now. You know, drop it off. Alrighty. Last thing, second to last thing. Go to planet lava.
Warp drive active.
Can you like nickname the planets that are in your planetary industry? I'm curious. I'm not sure if I'm good at nicknaming stuff. Unless unless you think some of my planetary nicknames are good. I was gonna say I wasn't actually selling the stuff I was relying on. I was like, I need to expedite production. I have to expedite production. And that comes with the financial cost. Time, money, risk. What do you choose? Uh,
Warp drive active.
I need a sec. All right.
Warp drive active.
Space. I keep worrying that one day I'm gonna have to
Warp drive active.
leave all this behind and work a full-time job and do other stuff outside the house and everything else. Worried about losing part of me. At the same time, I know there's other things I need to step up on with regard to responsibilities and everything else.
Warp drive
I
active.
just I just hope my mom's all right. I think I'm gonna call her after this is over and um see how things are going. Visiting her sisters up in Washington. A little bit of strife with regard to my sister and
Warp drive
her
active.
ex and her daughter. With yeah, things are a mess and people are picking sides and it's not and it's making for some awkwardness. So I'm hoping there's not too many issues going on.
Requested. Docking request accepted.
You know, all right. Uh, by Marnie's station. Bottom 65. Always make the money back somewhere else. Actually, let's buy a few more of these because I need them for two things. Buy 75. Cool. Let's look at what I can sell. I'm selling biofuels. I'm selling CPUs, camera drones, vehicles, whatever. Okay. Find miniature electronics. I do need to buy. It's a random number. Alright. Buy 40. 60. Business giveth, and business giveth taketh away. That's how it goes. Alright, let's make some extra dough somewhere. We'll sell off the biofuels immediately. And then the water cooled CPUs. Lower sales tax makes all the difference. Ugh, selling so many. Intend. Sell this item over the course of 3 months for 120. Yeah. The hardest to the hard sell. Okay, let's continue. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a problem. Immediately, I don't. Extra, extra cash. Let's take the immediate because I'm just thinking in the short term right now. Jeez, getting priced the hell out. All right. Let's remember where these go. Aram 5, Aram 3, Aram 3. And my station. And then go back to the Science Center and see if it's really been that long.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I haven't been back to Washington and Oregon in like ages. It's been longer for Oregon. Feels like it's where the closer side of the family uh, is.
Warp drive
Further
active.
back, apparently, some of my family comes from Missouri, New Jersey, and Montana. There's quite a bit of quite spread out across the United States. On California too. I know
Warp drive
my mom's side, 'cause her parents, her sisters, they had moved quite a bit because my grandpa was in the Air Force. My grandma was also in the Air Force as well. Um, not as pilots, but as with other stuff. And Grandpa was a radio operator. I forget what my grandma did, but my mom was in sheet metal fabrication.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. If if I ever get to visit Japan, I want to visit Toshikawa. Just, there, get that going finally. Mechanical parts. I have enough mechanical parts. Vehicles. Also planetary vehicles. Great. Take that out. Go sell that for some extra cash. I can sell that from the comfort of my own base. Nice. Alright. Round 5. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I've never been in any like actual military thing. But I was in JROTC in like the 10th grade. Had to maintain my suit with its dark green and brass buttons. Other kids called it the pickle suit. Even the even the kids in the JROTC. Go check on my research.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Of just there were there were things where I'd study and it'd be written tests, but there'd also be like physical fitness things like pull-ups, push-ups, all that stuff. Um, little BB rifles, marching.
Warp drive
And the second
active.
semester of being for that year, I got to be the guidon bearer for my company. That was, for some reason, carrying a flag is just it's a feeling that's kind of hard to beat. You know, you're holding up this flag or banner, and it serves as a signal. Hey, here we are. We are here,
Docking permission requested.
and
Docking
as
request
long as
accepted.
this flag remains airborne, we are not defeated. We are not running away. But I'm not in a good physical condition to actually join anything actual military, so I still got 9 minutes. Great. All right. Cool. Let's go spend 9 minutes somewhere. I'm just metals. Make all the construction blocks. Toxic metals. Alright. Huh. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that.
Warp drive active.
Oh, you're back on your PC now. Cool. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still running back and forth, taking care of things, because I thought it'd be done sooner, as I realized, oh, maybe I should take care of this. Alright. Drop off. Reactive. Yeah, I got my tax rate down on the import-export stuff. Because apparently there's a trade skill that helps with it. Alright. Lots of reactive, a little bit of precious, a little bit of toxic. I should actually pick up more. It's taking forever to get more of those things. So, save time, spend money, as usual. Alright. Precious metal. Yeah, you just whale if you always have something to do. Unfortunately, I have real world crap I gotta take care of, but I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave this hanging. I gotta take care of. Go take care of that. Come back, flip the blueprint around, and anything else. Alright. Destination. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the other day when I brought up that board game Galaxy Trucker, I'm actually gonna go pick up um, a copy. That's gonna be the next Pillarless Tabletop Games episode because it is a classic game and it is a good game, and I want to feature it because I like it. Yeah, I haven't really had too many issues with the connection, although the little OBS bars keep dipping a bit
Warp
every
drive
so often.
active.
I've only dropped 381 frames. This is less than about a tenth of per percent. It's not too bad. Oh, it's about to rain. Oh, yeah, there have been some days we've been just getting rained on over here,
Active.
which has been a much needed relief from the summer heat. Because summers around here can get rough. So seeing all the rain, as much as I like going out for walks, um, seeing the rain and having to stay indoors sometimes has to happen. because we need all the water we can. A little stream of Galaxy Trucker yesterday. Looks cool in this machine. Yeah. A little bit of a puzzle of trying to figure out how you want to put your ship together.
Warp drive active.
And hoping you find the right pieces. Making sure everything's secure and not extra vulnerable to asteroids or pirates. The recent one also has an expansion that I'll probably be picking up at some point um, as well.
Warp drive active.
All the caracals are out today. So it always amuses me when I get into a region or a solar system. It's like Osprey number one, number two. It's all the Ospreys or all the X
Docking
couriers
permission
or
requested. Docking request accepted.
good. These are going to the lava planet. So smarter way of this. Okay. Set. The facility is the destination. I'd go there. Alright.
Warp drive active.
It's always cool that there's a lot of channels featuring tabletop games. I mean, role-playing games, card games, board games, minis. I'm always curious to see what everyone's approach is to featuring the games. Like 3-minute board games
Warp drive active.
episode for Hegemony dropped recently. I watched that. It's the the version that I picked up for that game does not come with the political treaties, and probably for the better too.
Warp drive active.
Whenever I look at the game, I keep wondering, it's like, okay, what actual, state or country actually works this way? That is the thing about games; they can be kind of unrealistic in that way. I'm glad that even with, all the other channels out there doing stuff, um, my
Warp drive
tabletop game
active.
content still gets an audience. A lot of people doing the same thing, but in their own way. It's a question of whose approach is interesting enough to get people to check it out. Take care of this, drop off the goods, drop off the other goods, and then call it a day. Because I am way behind. This was just supposed to be a test. Finally found the one stream to play the Fallout board game while explaining to the cameras. Nice. A little weird sometimes, a hard play, difficult game. Yeah, that whole agenda system is just odd. I mean, it can make for some
Docking permission
flavor.
requested. Docking
So
request
much stuff going
accepted.
on in every turn. Yeah. Fallout, the board game, it makes a little bit more sense if you've played the World of Warcraft board game, which operates on some similar things. You get two actions every turn in Fallout. You get two actions every turn in World of Warcraft. There's a market to buy stuff in Fallout. There's a market to buy stuff in Warcraft or World of Warcraft. It's it looks like it took the base of the World of Warcraft board game and then built off of that and changed some things around. There's another game I might have to keep an eye open for when the board game auction pops up is the World of Warcraft board game. That one's a massive space hog of a game. Huge map of um, Lordaeron. What am I looking at? Oh, the wrong things here. Lots of miniatures, lots of cards. The little playmats for the players are big. In Fallout, you have so much combat return that's hard to explore the world. Yeah, there's that potential for because it's possible to. I believe it's possible to try to move fast, but if you move into like an aggressive enemy location, then you're forced to fight. And then it's possible when monsters activate that um, you end up having to fight them at that point too. It's possible to kind of buy a little bit of time by um, eliminating an enemy because they're replaced with something face down and you can kind of run past it if it doesn't get activated that turn. My issue with Fallout is the agenda system. It's in a one-player game, it's very difficult. In a four-player game, it's entirely possible to end the game way early.
Warp drive
And when the game
active.
ends early, there's a lot of storyline stuff that ends up missed out. Exactly, but it returns monster acting this. And in combat, no matter what. I mean, it's possible to find routes to take to maneuver around them, because the monster doesn't occupy the entire map tile. It occupies one little section, and it's possible to find sections to move to avoid dealing with monsters immediately. But then they build up, and when monsters build up, that's yeah, it's much easier and cooperative. Yeah, atomic bombs is the best thing they could have done for that game. All right,
Warp drive active.
all right. Home stretch. This is gonna be about the point where seriously, what are you stuck on? We're stuck on the freaking customs office. Crying out loud. There we go. Yep. I head home, drop everything off, and then take a great big break so I can take care of my real life crap because I've I need to take care of it. So I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about upcoming content.
Warp drive active.
Uh, Monday Mech Warrior is going to be pushed back to um, very late morning to early afternoon on Monday. I got called into work and I could not say no to it. Yeah, real lifetime.
Transmission requested.
Yeah. Monday Mech Warrior,
Docking
and
request
then
accepted.
the Pillar Loves Tabletop Games episode. I might try to knock that one out tomorrow. If I know I'm getting the game and I know the game's there and I've got some time to sort it out. Yeah, MechWarrior Mondays on the channel. All right. So yeah, tabletop games tomorrow. MechWarrior Monday. Um, by Tuesday, one my one financial thing should be resolved, and I should be able to pick up Dawn of War: Dark Crusade, and finally get to revisit that game because I miss it. Trying to still have all these. So, all right. And then for the rest of the week, I have no clue what's going to happen. I'll probably revisit my usual selection of random games. I have short by 3. This side. I mean, they're reliable sellers. I'll just make a couple. All right. Yeah, 40K. Yeah. Um, Dawn of War: Dark Crusade is a game from I want to say my university or college years, or very very late high school. It has been ages, and that was one of my favorite games at that time, alongside Diablo 2. So I'm very very happy to revisit it finally. Alrighty, yay progress in Eve. It's always good to get stuff done, but now I gotta go get stuff done in the real world, and I can come back and take care of more stuff in Eve later because I need to do some mining. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for stopping by Geomax. Thanks for checking out the stream. All right. It's been Pillar Nexus, and I will see you next time.